daily life or an interesting event, that type of text is what we call a narrative text. Narrative text is a type of writing that is used to tell a story about events, actions, or experiences. A narrative text can be fiction or non-fiction, and a narrative text usually contains a character, a setting, a problem, and a solution. Now we're going to go on to the purpose of a narrative text. The main purpose of a narrative text is to entertain the readers by sharing or telling a story. But it can also be used to teach lessons, inform, and express feelings and experiences.
The next one is language meter. The first one is time connective. Time connective, to connect event in order. The next one is simple past tense. In simple past tense, we tell about story in the past. For the example, she finished her homework last night. The next one is saying and thinking verb. Is tell about.
Saatnya jam ke-8 dimulai.
To show dialogue.
It's time to begin the 8th lesson.
Saying and thinking verb to show dialogue in the story.
An adjective is a word that is used to modify or describe a noun or a pronoun. The examples are soft, big, and small. An action verb is a word that is used to describe a physical or mental action performed by the subject of a sentence. The examples are girl, sky, and dog. Lastly, a noun is a word that is used to represent a place, a concept, a thing, or a person. The examples are girl, sky, and dog. Next one is the next question. First, correlation. Correlation in the narrative text is the observation that introduces setting. For example, place, time, atmosphere, and characters. It helps readers understand the story's context before the conflict begins. The second one is complication. Complication in narrative text is the part where the story, where the topic or the main problem is arise. This part will mention and prepare the story forward as the characters try to solve the issue. Resolution. Resolution in the narrative text is the part where the problem or conflict is solved. It provides the outcome, often shows the characters learning or chanting as the result of the experience.
The last one is reorientation. Reorientation in narrative text is the optional part that provides a final comment or summarize the story's moral. It reflects on the events and offers a sense of closure. Stories are everywhere. Some make us laugh, some make us scared, and some even inspire us. That's why narrative texts come in different kinds. Let's see what type of narrative text we usually find. Number one, fable. Fable is a story which teaches a moral lesson, usually with animals who act like humans. For example, like the hare and the tortoise. Number two, folktale. Folktale or folklore is a traditional story that passed down from generation to generation, usually reflecting culture and values. For example, Timun Mas. Number three, legend. Legend is a story, is a special story about heroic figures or historical events, usually mixed with imagination. For example, the Legend of Surabaya. Number four, fairy tale. Fairy tale is a story about fairies, princesses, or magical or other magical creatures. Usually, fairy tale is for children. For example, like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Number 5, myth. Myth is a traditional story about supernatural gods or the origin of the world. For example, the myth of Hercules.
7. Science fiction. Science fiction is a story that based on imagination and science, like future, space, and technology. Example, The Martian and Star Wars. 7. Horror story. Horror story is a story that creates fear, suspense, and mystery. Like dust, mystery, and face. Example, The Conjuring and Dracula. 8. Romance. Romance is a story that tells about love, relationship, and emotions between characters. Example, Romeo and Juliet and The Notebook. 9. Mystery. Mystery is a story that solving puzzles, crimes, and secrets. Example, Murder on the Orient Express and Sherlock Holmes. 10. Adventure story. Adventure story is a story about journey, exploration, or mission with challenges. Example, Treasure Island and the Treasure Island and Indiana Jones. Thank you.
Have you ever heard about the name Surabaya? It's one of the biggest cities in Indonesia.
But do you know that actually the name of Surabaya comes from a famous legend in Indonesia about two strong animals, a shark and a crocodile.
Today we are going to read the stories, the legend of Surabaya, and see how this legend explains the origin of the city's name.
Salah.
The next chapter, orientation in paragraph 1 and complication in the second paragraph and resolution in the third paragraph, and the last one is reorientation.
And finally, we get into our last material about language feature from the narrative text of the legend of Surabaya. 1. Action verb. Fought, broke, and lived. Number 2. Simple past tense. Number 1. They were feared by the other creators because of their power. Number 2. Sura wanted to hunt in the river while Baya claimed it as his territory. Number 3. Nouns. Sura, Baya, and battle. Number 4. Adjective. Adjective is curious, and tired. Number 5. Saying and thinking for claim, remembered, and think. Number 6. Time is connected. A long time ago, at first, and in the end. That's all. Well, teacher, that's all about our presentation about narrative text. Thank you for your attention. Good afternoon.